Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you will not miss a future video. Welcome to the channel, The Tech Piano Player Kid. A black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille. Speech off. What is up, everyone? The Tech Piano Player Kid here, and today I just got the iPhone 15 Pro. So right here's the box, as you can, let me see if I can get over here a little bit more. Right here's the box. Hopefully you can see that in the frame. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, we'll just go around it. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, anyway, so I'm just gonna open it. And here it is. It is titanium. It's actually, it's almost like the 13 size, actually. I'm surprised. Right here, you can see that. And yeah, so I'm going to be very careful that I don't drop anything. So we have the cable as well. Ooh, that actually looks nice. It's completely braided. So you have a completely braided cable. Now I don't know yet. They don't come with the charging block, which is kind of sad. But you know, that's fine. So I'm gonna have to find a charging thing. But here's the cable right here. You can see it's completely braided, has USB-C, which is really nice. And yeah, so let me go and grab a charging block and we'll go ahead and set this up. Okay, so I have one. So I'm gonna go and plug it in here. I have another one that I actually just used. So yeah. So it's starting up and one notification. Find my 1 hour ago. Small back. Okay. So there we go. And whoops.
To go home, slide one finger up from the bottom edge until you feel the first vibration and lift your finger.
Let me actually.
To use the app switcher, slide up farther from the bottom until you feel a second vibration and lift your finger.
Wow.
If
that sounds really good.
Far to OK button.
Click OK.
Hola. 88%, 80 more.
Okay, so go.
Set up. 繁体中间 is by English.
Go English.
Select Hollanda, Afghan, Mork, United States.
United States.
Choose the size of appearance. Choose the default. Continue.
Continue.
Quick start. In progress. Looking for nearby devices.
So I'm going to put them next to each other. There we go. So I'm going to continue.
Waiting for other iPhone. Heading.
Okay, let me see if I can get this in the frame. It's asking me to hold it up to the camera.
Many attempts to pair iPhone with camera later.
Okay, I'll just authenticate manually.
Enter authentication code. Heading. Enter the authentication code displayed on your new iPhone. Enter the authentication code displayed on your new iPhone. On your other iPhone. 6563347. Enter 6563347. Enter 6563347. 6563347. 6563347.
3, 4. There we go. Getting things ready. And I'm sorry guys for not the best quality stuff because I'm using an iPhone 8 to record this, 8 Plus, which is an old phone that someone else had in our family. So set up for me.
Passcode. Secure text field. Enter passcode of your other iPhone. Heading.
So I'm gonna enter the. Oops.
Hello.
Ah!
Hello.
Why is it doing that?
Hello. See for 2. Your account is protected by passcode. Secure text. Enter passcode of your other iPhone. Heading.
So I'm gonna do that real quick.
In progress.
There we go.
It may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone.
So takes a minute to activate my iPhone.
Personal data use. Personal data use. Personal data use. Continue. Choose cellular. Continue.
Continue.
Button. Cellular plan labels. Heading. Choose labels. Label for +1. Primary. P. Button. Label for +1. Primary. Label for +1. Primary. P. Label for +1. Secondary. S. Button.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Business. Cellular data. Personal. Primary. Selected. Travel. Custom label. Type label here. Text field. Cut. Type label here. Text field. Text. Cat Y. Cat O. O. U. U. Shift. Cat T. Cat U. U. B. B. E. E. Text field. YouTube. YouTube's. Personal. Cellular data. Return.
Return.
YouTube. YouTube. Text. Cut. Self. Business. Plus. Done. Done. Button.
Click done.
Cellular plan labels. Heading. Choose label. Label. Primary. P. Label for YouTube. Continue. Continue. Button.
Continue.
Default line. Heading. Default line. Heading. Your default line is used. Primary. P. YouTube. Y. Primary. P. Selected. YouTube. You can customize. Continue. Button.
Continue.
iMessage and FaceTime. Heading. Choose which cellular plans you want to use with iMessage. YouTube. Continue. YouTube. Primary. P. Selected. YouTube. Y. Selected. Selected. Continue. iMessage and Continue. Continue.
Continue.
Button. Cellular data. Heading. Choose your default line for cellular data. If you want the best. Turning this feature on will allow. Continue. Dim. Allow cellular. YouTube. Y. Primary. P. Selected. Allow. Cellular data. Choose your YouTube. Y. Allows. Turning this feature. Continue. Button.
Continue.
Continue. Dim.
Ask me which cellular plan to use.
Continue. Dim. Button. Turning this feature on. Continue. Dim.
And now
Button.
it's thinking.
Software update. Heading. Important. Update now. Button.
Okay, update
Software
now.
update. Heading. Progress. Progress. 0%.
Button. Enjoy your new iPhone. Click when you're ready. Done. Button. When you're ready, come back to get this iPhone ready to be traded in, sold, or given away. Done. Button. Extras folder.
Okay, so now it's updating.
English. Terms and conditions. Heading. English. Please read this line separated. If you have line separate. 1. Toolbar. Agree.
Agree.
Progress. Progress. 2%. Downloading software update. Heading. Progress. 2%. Progress. 2%.
One eternity later.
Okay, it's restarting now. I've heard this is actually very fast, the iPhone. You're probably wondering, why did I go with the Pro instead of with the regular? Well, because this has a LiDAR scanner on it, or LIDAR scanner. Light detection and range something, range or something like that. And that allows you to have the ability to read stuff like microwave and stuff. And I'll test that out and see how that works, because I'm actually very curious on how that works. So, yeah. This does have wireless charging. As I said, this has USB-C. Now, when you get this, you will have to buy one of those charging blocks that will do USB-C to USB-C or USB-C to USB-A. So you can do that, because this has USB-C charging. So keep that in mind. This has dual SIM only, so no physical SIM now, at least on the Pro. And, ooh, this is getting really warm. Okay, ooh. This is getting really warm, but I think that's normal. I hope it is. So, yeah. Yeah, I think it's getting a little bit warm, but I think that's normal when you update, because, you know. So, yeah. I may actually switch to the... let's see. I don't know where my cable is. I had that 2 seconds ago. There it is, up there. Okay. But we'll give it a few minutes, and then I can restart it. So, yeah. I be really quick to restart, but I think because this is a new update, it's probably taking a little bit. So I want to stop the video, guys, but I have a feeling that once I do, it's going to be already restarted. It's usually how it goes. Usually. So I'll put my phone up here, guys. So, yeah, as you can tell, as you can probably guess, it's starting. Oh. There we go.
Screen 2 notifications. Charging. Choose the size of text and appearance. Choose the size of default. Continue button.
So we'll continue.
Quick start heading in progress. Quick start in progress. Looking for nearby.
Okay.
One notification. Find my 1 hour ago. Find
So we'll bring those together.
alert. Set up new iPhone.
There we go.
Use your Apple. Continue button.
Continue. So it does that, I think, because it's already restarted in it. Yeah.
Continue button.
So,
Waiting for other
Hold your
iPhone.
iPhone
Heading.
up to the camera. Heading.
okay, let's try this again. You know what?
Screen curtain off.
Maybe that's what the problem was. I had the screen curtain off. Let me see if I can do this. If I can't do that, then I'll just,
Screen curtain. Authenticate med position. Authenticate menu.
Authenticate
Authentication.
manually.
Heading.
Enter authentication code. Heading. Enter the code 465258. And 465258.
465.
6, 5, 2, 5, 8. Getting things ready. Heading.
There we go.
Set up new iPhone. Heading. Close. Use your Apple ID opening. Double click image.
Set up.
Set up
Screen
for me.
curtain on.
But create new child account. Set up for me. Button.
Set up for me.
Set up for me.
Passcode. Secure text field. Enter passcode of your other iPhone. Heading.
Okay. And once again, I'll enter my password from my other iPhone. Sign in.
iPhone your new iPhone while your information is transferred.
I'm going to pause this real quick.
Enter passcode of your other iPhone. Heading.
There we go.
Personal data use. Apple deletes product. Continue button.
Continue.
Dim. Learn more. Continue. Dim. Apple collects this Face ID. About. Continue. Face ID. Back button. Face ID. About Face ID. Continue. Button.
Continue.
How to set up Face ID. Heading. First, position your face in the camera frame. Get started. Button. Get started.
Get started.
Button. Get started. Dim. Position your face within the frame. Head position correctly. Starting first scan. Move your head slowly to complete the circle. Heading. 12, 25% completed. 75%, 88%, 100% completed. Don't use Face ID with the mask. Use Face ID with the mask. Face ID is most accurate. About Face ID. Use Face. Don't use Face. Set up later in settings. Button.
So I'll just set up later in settings.
Set up later in settings. Dim. Face ID is now set up. Heading.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess there's only
Face ID
one.
is now set up. Heading.
I'm surprised they would take 2 scans usually. I thought, okay, that's interesting.
Continue. Button.
Continue.
Continue. Alert. Face ID and voiceover. Face ID has been set up to verify your identity but not require that you look at iPhone to authenticate. This can be changed in Face ID and passcode settings.
Okay,
Okay. Button.
so, okay.
Set up. Download. Transfer your data. Head. Back button. You can download your data from your temporary. Download from iCloud. You can start using. Transfer from iPhone. Transfer directly so this iPhone will be ready with your data when you finish setting up. Time to transfer. Set up. In progress.
So I'll do that.
Setting up your Apple ID. Setting up your Apple ID.
And I will have to add, or whatever you call it, put my iPhone on the charger.
If you do not agree to the terms of these agreements, do not use. If you do not agree to toolbar, agree button.
Agree.
Agree. Signing in. Ellipsis.
Signing in.
Signing in. Ellipsis. Signing in. Ellipsis.
Okay, it's thinking. Unless,
In progress. Keep this iPhone near your new in progress.
okay, so it's thinking. I may have to use a security key.
Make this your new iPhone. Heading.
Okay.
Here's everything. Learn more. Apps and data. Settings. Siri. Wallet. 6i. Connections. Continue. Button.
Continue.
Location services. Heading. Enable location service. Disable. Enable location.
Sure.
Enable location
I'll
services.
enable it.
About enable location service. Disable. Add card. Head. Secure. 0. People's Bank debit. Add card. Heading.
So I'm gonna have to add my card stuff, so I'll do that real quick. Okay, so I got those added.
Press emergency SOS. Heading.
So now let's talk about emergency SOS.
iPhone is ready to help in an emergency. Press and hold for emergency SOS. Press and hold the side button and either volume button to make an emergency call.
So it says press and hold the side button
Press and hold for emergency SOS. Press and hold the side button and either volume button to make an emergency call.
and either volume button. Okay, so press and okay.
Crash detection. If iPhone detects a severe car crash, it will automatically try to call emergency services.
Okay, that's cool. So if a severe crash is detected, it will call emergency services.
In select countries, emergency SOS via satellite. When available, iPhone can try to text emergency services via satellite if it can't connect to cellular.
So via satellite, and there's no cellular. Very cool.
Safety features may share your location when your device calls or you text emergency services. Your emergency contacts may also then be contacted and notified of your location.
Okay,
See how your data is managed. Button.
So basically, it says, if emergency is texted or called, the emergency contacts will also be notified.
Personal data use.
So
continue. Button.
makes sense. So
Transfer
continue.
data from the TechPianoPlayerKid's iPhone.
Set
Heading.
up. Cancel. Button.
Okay, so
Transferring data to keep your other iPhone near progress. 10%. Time remaining. Estimated. Progress. 10%. Time progress. 10%.
so now it's transferring.
Time progress. 10%. Time progress. 10%. Cancel. Cancel. Transferring data to iPhone. Heading. Keep your other iPhone nearby and connected to power until the transfer is complete.
Okay, so I need to. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna push this back a little bit. So
Dynamic secondary cellular. 1 of 4. Transferring data from the TechPianoPlayerKid's iPhone. Heading.
okay,
Progress. 11%.
so now it's I cannot talk. It is transferring, so I don't know how long this will take. So once it's done, I will be back. Hey guys, so it is almost done. Should be. And once it's done, I will show you some cool things.
Time remaining. About 1 minute.
Yeah, so about 1 minute left. Now, obviously, when you transfer everything over, you want to make sure that everything's on there before wiping the device. Because, that's the last thing you want is to have wiping the old device and then you find out that something on your new one is not there. You don't want that. So, it should be almost done. It's going to probably ask me to move my watch over. And I just ordered a case for my iPhone because apparently I heard that this, it may be more durable, so to speak, but titanium, apparently I think it's more susceptible to shock when you drop it, and this is without a case. So, like, if you drop it, it will do that. So, anyway.
Your data has been transferred to another iPhone. Your data has been transferred to your data has been transferred to another iPhone. Your data has been transferred. Your data has been transferred.
Okay, but how to get out of that? Okay, so it's restarting.
Your data has been transfer complete. Your transfer complete. 7, 8, 5.
Okay. There we go.
Set up. Transfer complete. Your data has continued. Button.
Continue.
Continue. Erase this iPhone. Heading. Erase remove apps and data. 220. Apple ID. Customize activate. Wallet. Erase remove apps and data. 220. Not now. Button. Not now. Continue. Not now.
So I'm going to say not now because we don't want to erase that. Because, so I would not do that. So once that's restarted here, it should restart here.
9, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 5. For iPhone now has settings. Okay. Button. Alert. Chris no.
Screen time on.
Yes. Button. Alert. Add +1. Chris no. Yes. Button. Extra folder. 35 apps.
Okay, there we go. So now I can make sure that we're actually recording, guys. Give me a moment.
Speak. Device. On iPhone. Settings. Okay. Button. No. Yes. Button. Yes. No. This phone. No. Yes. Button. This. No. Yes. Button. Stop. Zoom. Take picture. Stop recording video. Button. Speech off.
Okay, we're okay. Sorry, guys. Yes, I know. Thank you.
One notification.
Oh, wow.
Apps and data will continue. Report completed. Apps and data will continue downloading in the background.
On iPhone now has access to settings. Okay. Button.
Okay,
Continue. Button.
continue.
Four new items.
You can toggle silent mode on and off or check its status in control center. Continue. Button.
Continue.
Dim. Continue. Dim. You can also customize action button to open. Press and hold to turn silent mode on and off.
Okay, so now we have the customizable action button. So we can press and hold it to turn it off and on.
You can customize. Not now. Button.
So if I press and hold it.
Ring mode. Silent mode.
Oh, wow.
Silent mode.
Okay, so.
Ring mode.
So you press it,
Ring mode.
it tells you the status of it. Okay.
Ring mode.
And then you press and hold it.
Silent mode.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Not now. Button. Customize.
So
Not
so we're going to not customize it right now, but we'll come back to that.
Swipe up to get started. Swipe up to get started.
So swipe up.
Extras folder.
There we go. Cool.
iPhone folder. 16 apps. 92 new items.
So yeah, very cool. So
Square
So let's go to the settings here.
Focus. Cellular. Personal box. BP. Sound. Focus. Screen. General. Control. Action. Display and brightness. Button. Home screen. Accessibility. Lock.
Go to accessibility.
Vision. Switch control. Off. Voice control. Side button. Control your side. Apple TV. Keyboard. AirPod. Hearing. Hearing device. Sound recognition. Off. RTT. Audio slash subtitles and text. Audio slash visual. Button.
I think that's audio slash visual.
Mono audio. Switch. Place background sound. Background sound. You can customize iPhone accommodation. Audio. On alert. Enter the password for the exchange of edit setting. Cancel. Button.
No,
Cancel.
I'm not gonna do that now.
Play sound when iPhone is headphone. Play sound when iPhone is powered on and off. Power on and off sound. Switch button. On.
Oh wow, that's actually still on. Okay, that's actually on by default. Okay, cool.
To protect your hearing. iPhone sends a notification.
So by default it's on. Very cool. So I'll show you what that sounds like once I get there. So yeah.
Control nearby.
So once everything is set up, guys, I will be back and we can actually take a look at this iPhone more in depth. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you something here, what the power off and power on sounds like when you turn power off and power back on. So I'm going to record this a different way because it won't capture it from my mixer because it's, even if the headphones connected, it won't play it through the headphones, which I guess makes sense. So I'm going to power this off, but record this from my Mac Pro microphone, and then I'll play the power off sound as well. So I'll record this on my Mac Pro speakers for the power off and power on sound. So here we go. Okay, guys, so I'm going to play this here. So
1:40 p.m.
I have it, it's not going to be locked. So I'm going to
Power off button.
do the volume up, volume down, and then press and hold the power button for those of you who know.
Location fill rate cancel. Power off button.
So I'm going to power off, and here's the power off sound.
Power off.
And it also vibrates, so it does that. I'm going to give it a few seconds just to make sure it's powered off all the way. And now I'll press and hold the power button again, which is also the lock button, until we get this power up sound. So here we go. Press and hold. There we go. And that's what it sounds like. And then you wait until VoiceOver comes on. So that's a little bit about the iPhone 15 Pro, guys. In my next video, I will talk about a couple new accessibility features for the blind. One of them is going to be door detection, and the other one will be point and speak. So once I get that figured out, I will demonstrate those, and we will do that. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and have a good day, and God bless. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions, please put them down in the comments below, or you may send them to info@TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. You can also give me a text at 913-312-1325, and if you do not live in the United States, you can text me through WhatsApp and give me a call there as well. I also have a toll-free number that you can use to give me a call at 877-318-8775. Please also follow me and like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. And you can also join my discussion forum on my website where you can ask questions about technology and help to answer questions about technology for the blind and stuff like this by going to TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com and clicking on the discussion board page underneath the navigation bar menu where you can register for a free account and help to answer questions and ask questions if need to be. Please make sure that you get permission from your parents if you still need to do so before making an account, just to make sure that you're on the safe side and that you don't want to get in trouble, because we don't want that to happen. And you can also subscribe to my monthly newsletter if you wish by going to my website, TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. Again, if need to be, get permission from your parents just to be on the safe side. And you can unsubscribe at any time if you wish, and you have any trouble with unsubscribing or creating an account or deleting your account, please let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. Anyway, that's it for today's video. God bless you all, and peace. The Tech Piano Player Kid is out. Thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and leave a comment down below. For questions, please send an email to info@thetechpianoplayerkid.com. You can also give a call or text at 913-312-1325. And don't forget to like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. Black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille, then fades to black.